Good evening, everyone. And tonight I got my RWS 54 Air King out, and the recoil is pretty hard on this. But my UTG 10x50 SWAT mil dot, 30 millimeter tubed, etched glass. This thing has been amazing on here. I also use a one-piece offset scope mount. There is a stop and back. This thing does not move. Unfortunately, they stopped making these scopes because I was going to look into getting another, but no such luck. I do have one issue with the scope at the moment, and I know it's been coming on for a while. And every shot cycle, it would slowly lose focus, and the wheel was very loose side to side. And today I shot it, and we're here right now, and we're gonna go over this. I already fixed it. Wasn't planning on making a video, but you know what? I've had to do this with another fixed scope of mine, so this might be useful for you guys. Everything's already loose. Take the side wheel. This was optional, but I'm glad I did choose it. Makes for a quick draw, and if you're hunting situation, which I like. Okay, so there's a screw. You know what? We're going to have to zoom in here. Sorry about that. See if I can move it over. Okay. So there's a screw, flathead, right here. We'll loosen this up. And you know what? I might take that camera right down. Just so it's easier for everyone to see. Give me 1 second. I got one hand. There we go. Okay. So, here we are. There's the flathead screw. That has to come off. And I can just drop that cap right down. Okay, so let me focus this in. Get out of the light. So what was happening is it rides on here, and this was getting very loose and wobbly, and every shot cycle it would start going fuzzy. So I'm going to show you guys right around that middle part. Okay. And yeah, it looks a little scratched up. It is, especially magnified. There's a little indentation here, and on the other side there's another one. I used this, and what happened, from all the shock and everything, this ring started backing out, and it was causing this to get very loose, and of course accuracy, and just would not hold. So I took that ring off, and I've done this on the other one. I took a little acetone on a Q-tip, very light. You don't want dripping into it. Just clean the oil off, or rubbing alcohol if you're more comfortable with that, that's fine. You just want the oil off, and I cleaned up the ring, and I did I think I used a toothpick and put a drop of blue Loctite on my bench, and then I just put some on the rings, and I snugged it down. And this is important. You have to snug it down to where this is firm but not locked into place. You blue Loctite that without checking this, and you let it sit overnight, you're going to have a bad morning. So what I did was tighten it up, put the cap on, turned it, made sure it was comfortable where I wanted it and where I thought it would stay. And that's how I did my other scope. This one, I actually just took some Teflon tape, and it was a little bit of a pain because it is very thin. And you can see just a little there, no big deal. And I just used a little Teflon tape, and I did actually have not an issue putting the ring back on, but it was very firm, and that's what I wanted. So I just used this, tightened it back up, and now I am back in business. This scope is holding. I took a couple shots, no movement. So I was going to grab a different gun for tomorrow, but now that I got this all fixed, I think I'll enjoy it a lot more than I did today. So this has been coming, I know, and I slacked off a little. I'd use it a couple days, put it away for a month, and kind of put it off on the side of my head here. But today, I figured it was the day, fix it up, and I really wish they were still making these scopes. But the reticle in here is awesome. You got the big 50 mil, 30-inch, 30 mil tube, plenty of light, more than enough. I shoot this 120 yards, no issues. Yes, it does have the colored lens, and I don't normally use it. Once in a while in the morning or late afternoon, I probably will throw it on if what I'm shooting at is a little harder to see. Sometimes if you're out in the open field or going into the woods, it really helps because it does brighten it up, but don't need it. I would have got it even if it didn't have it, so I guess that's just a little plus, if you want to call that. Okay, so I just wanted to share this with you guys that, and this does have a limited lifetime warranty also on the scope. So, I mean, I could have just sent it back, but I prefer to do things myself, and I know I get it done right. So, I don't have to have it sent back and find a strip screw or something else like that. Not that UTG would, but I don't know who repairs them, and it might not be for someone from them. I don't know. But I found it best just to take care of the do your own business, and you'll get it right. So, okay, just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for watching, of course. See if I can get something else going here. I'm busy in the sidelines, but all right, I hope you guys are doing some shooting. Enjoy yourselves, and until the next video, and I'll see you guys then.